And, Carrie, I'm going to add this one little tiny thing as we go over to our next segment. You know, when you have street cred comes from different places. So if you have a book, you have a layer. If you have a podcast, you have a different layer. And when you combine those kind of things, it just elevates you in a way. Oh, that's Holly Totten's word for the year. we, it elevates you though. It causes you to have more and more street cred. So we love this, and we love podcasting. We hope you all are podcast listeners. And we want to roll over to our first roving reporter report by one of our famous podcasters. I can't remember the number she's on, but it's way up there how many episodes she's done. But it's over to you, Kat.
Thank you, Kim and Carrie. I am one of the roving reporters, and we are going to be speaking to entrepreneurs about how they stay fit and healthy during their entrepreneurial journey. And today I'm speaking with Melissa Stetcher. We lovingly called her Izzy.
Hello, my freaking fabulous friend.
So Izzy, what do you do?
I get to help people shift from cluttered to organized and have the ability to maintain their own organized life. If we're organized, we now have more time.
So why is being fit a priority for you?
Being fit is becoming a priority for me again. I've always been like a fat girl, skinny girl, fat girl, skinny girl, right? And over the last few years, I'm like, okay, I need to do this physically and mentally healthy. And so the last few years has been a really come to Jesus with Izzy inside and be like, okay, I want this and this. That's going to take low and slow work. And so lately, like this year, I stacked on again. Last year, I was like, okay, I'm going to get in the routine of getting off my A and going down the stairs and walking around the game table and getting more steps in. So this year I leveled that up, right?
Oh, here we go.
Right. It's knowing that I have small steps, just like small spaces, but I have small steps that I can re-implement at my pace to get back on my healthy train. It's like, I'm not done making an impact. So I need to be here and I need to be healthy to do that. Yeah.
What word of encouragement or what kind of advice would you give to either new entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs who find themselves stuck at their desk? What kind of advice would you give them to if they're not already moving?
Some people find accountability buddies helpful, so especially if they're like leaving the house or somebody that they can talk on, like, can we talk and walk in a meeting? I loved doing that when I worked on campus. It's like, hey, can we have a walking meeting instead? That was brilliant. Other than that, like, this is gonna sound really this is gonna be a little snarky.
Surprise, here we go. I was expecting at least one, Izzy, you know, right?
That. But what my thought is, and it's maybe because I'm this way with myself, you're like, look at all you've done. Look at everything you've done. You telling me you can't hold yourself accountable, get your booty out of your chair for 15 minutes in an hour? You are capable and able, make it happen. I'm like, all right, and sometimes it is literally like, look, self, get your fat booty up out of this chair, because this year your word is healthy, and that is mind, spirit, and body, and your body ate an extra cookie for dinner. Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being a part of this and helping me out as being one of the roving reporters for My Sexy Business. And with that, we're going to wrap, and it's back to you, Kim and Carrie. Thank you, Kim.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pat. So she was interviewing, and I want to make sure everybody knows that Izzy, who she was talking to, the snarkly one, she's our organizing queen in our community, and she is also a roving reporter. But I love that this ties in together, Carrie.
Me too.
The healthy part, we all need to be healthy, and entrepreneurs a lot of times will get to what I'll call later in life, and they'll look up and it's like, how did I get so unhealthy? Because they weren't paying attention along the way. I know I have found myself there, and I am not willing to sacrifice my health anymore to be an entrepreneur.
And Kim, it's tough. We know what it's like, especially when we have a desk, kind of position in our business, and you just keep sitting. It's too easy to keep sitting and go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing and just stay put. And next minute your watch is telling you if you've got a watch, or suddenly your body's telling you, but it's easy to ignore those signs. So sometimes we need to pop it in the calendar.
So, Kat is an amazing booty kicker. She's got the sweetest smile and the sweetest laugh, but she doesn't play when it comes to our health. She really does make us better, I'm going to say. But one of the things that Kat says that ties into our next roving reporter report is the practicing of getting healthy, doing the things, showing up for exercise